Hey guys, today we're doing lesson 123 and you're going to learn today how to locate negative numbers on a number line. I want you to take a look at these lines that I have here and I want you to think which one would be best for a number line. If you said the horizontal number line, you would be correct. It's the easiest to use and the easiest to read, so that's what we always use for a number line. Now we have arrows at the end of our line because we want to show that it's a line and it goes on forever. That's the difference between a line and a line segment. A line continues on forever. So instead of writing the numbers and continuing to write and having to write so many, we just put these arrows to show that it will continue on both ways. So that's what we'll use for our number line today. Now, we'll move up here to our number line. Okay, I have made this number line already, and something important to do as you make your own number line today, make sure that each segment and each number, you can use your finger to measure, but it has a finger width apart so that they're even widths apart on the number line, okay? The positive numbers go to the right of the number line. So 0 is in the middle here. And I'm going to write my positive numbers to the right of the 0. Make sure there's equal amount of space in between. If you have a ruler, that would be great to use as well so you can get your line straight. I have arrows on both ends there and my 0 in the middle. So we labeled our positive numbers here. You can draw with me if you want to do this with me. If not, you can do it after and just draw a line after for practice. So I labeled my positive lines. So now let's pretend that we're walking away from 0. How many units away from 0 have we walked when we reached the first mark? We've walked 1, right? So we'll label this mark -1. How we do that is like this. It's a minus sign and 1. That shows us -1. So -1 is 1 unit from 0, but in the opposite direction of +1. So it's to the left of the 0. We write -1 like this. And then how many units away, units right here, from the 0 have we walked when we reach the second mark? 1, 2. So this one's going to be -2. And we're going to continue that until the end of my number line, which is right here. So we have 1, 2, 3. -3. 1, 2, 3, 4. -4. There. So I continued on with that. Make sure your number line looks similar to this. I didn't include enough space for -5, but you can put -5 so each side matches. And the important thing to remember, negatives go on the left and positives go on the right. So now I'm going to show a few things. We're going to put a point at +2 and label it M. So look at my number line. You can touch it on your screen or just point to it on your screen. Where's +2? Point to it and we're going to label it M. Here's +2. I'm going to label M there. Now I want to put a point at -1. So point to -1 wherever you're watching. And we're going to label it W. Here's -1. And we're going to label that W. Now we're going to put a point at 0. Here's 0. And we're going to label it I. Now we're going to put a point at -3 and label it S. So point to -3. Here it is, and we're going to label it S. If we had an extremely long number line, what do you think is the largest number we could put on the number line? Say your guess out loud or just think it in your head. So whenever you name a number, I can always name a larger number by adding 1. Then you can name a larger number by adding 1 to my number, and we can keep doing this forever. There's a symbol we can use to represent the largest possible number. Because the set of numbers is infinite or endless, we call this symbol infinity. So we're going to try writing this symbol on our paper. It's like writing an 8 but on its side. So I'm actually going to do this and just rotate my paper and write the symbol. And then I turn it back, and that is my infinity sign. So these arrows are to show that our number line can go on for infinity. They can go on forever. There's always a bigger number. And so we just show that with these arrows and then our infinity sign. So you'll see a little bit of practice for that on your class practice today, and you'll get to label the points as well. So good luck with that today, and have some fun.